Hi guys, today I'm here with my first unboxing review. It's of a product that's actually an accessory to the Mac, but it can also be used as an external battery pack. What it is a, as it says on the box, it says Batterybox. That's the name of the company. It's a United States-based company. Pretty sure to start up very recently. This should have been invented years ago, but it's finally here. What it is a battery box that will charge up your MacBook. It's compatible with all the recent MacBooks. I think it's post year 2013 it will work with. You'll be very surprised when I tell you the size of the battery compared to the number of hours it will give. The reason is because it's using a revolutionary technology, which means it's actually powering your Mac. It's not charging the battery. That means it's far more efficient and it bypasses the battery and will give you far longer hours than the same number of milliwatt hours battery. So let's get on with the unboxing, and then I will explain a bit more about the product and the tech specs. So I showed you the front already. Here are the sides. And here's the bottom. The bottom just has some information, sort of it's EU certified, health codes, etc. Okay, now on with the unboxing. So when you lift the cover up, you are immediately shown the battery itself. You peel off this white tab. I've already unboxed it before, but I put everything back just to show you. Unfortunately, it is only kind of come with a United States wall adapter. You can either get yourself an adapter or just use another power brick, which I happen to have loads of, so I'm good. Nice pink there. Well done for that. And there you go. Here is the actual power brick itself. It is quite big for the size. You can get much, as in if you went just for a one that would charge USB, it would be much smaller. But obviously this is doing far more work and it's far better. So it comes with this already attached to cable. As some of you will recognize, this cable is for a Mac. Okay, so that's that. It also has a USB port, which I will get into in a second. Inside here you have, before we get into that, we have all these what they call snap fit connectors for your Mac. So you have a MacBook Pro 13-inch. Don't know if you can see these. I'll just read them off. You have an Air 11-inch. You have an Air 13-inch, and you have the Pro 15-inch. So you have 4 adapters. It's also compatible with the MacBook 2015 MacBook, which is USB Type-C. You have to buy an adapter for that. It comes with a quick start guide, which nobody ever reads, so we will just throw away and never look at again. And it comes with a warranty as well. Here's your important warranty information, blah, blah, blah. No one ever reads this as well, so goodbye. Okay, and that's the box. It's a nice box. We will put this to the side. Put this to the side, and then we'll put our snap fit to the side. Okay, getting on with the battery itself. As I said, the battery can charge your Mac, but it can also charge a phone. It comes with a USB 2 amp USB charger, which means it's going to do not fast charge, but it will charge your battery much faster than a 1 amp would. So that's a bonus. So, as I said, this will surprise you. It's 60 watt hour for their website claims. A 60 watt hour battery pack composed of rechargeable lithium polymer battery cells. I then emailed the company to ask them what this actually means, because of course today we all work in milliwatt hours, which is a much easier term to work with, because you can compare it to other batteries. So they then responded to me and in an email said it was 16,500 milliamp hours. Now that doesn't sound very impressive. For example, I have a RAV Power 20,100 milliwatt hour battery pack, which I will be reviewing shortly, probably in the next few days, and that will give me on that probably like 10 charges on my phone, if not more. This, on the other hand, is only going to give you, 5 or 6 charges. However, what it is good for is Mac charging, which some of us really need because our Macs do run out. It's claimed that my MacBook Pro 13-inch will give you 10 hours or something like that, 9 hours. It normally lasts 5 hours. So when you're on the go, it's good to have a battery pack. The dimensions of this are 49 millimeters height by 95 millimeters in length and 63 millimeters in width. The weight is 404 grams. So, it weighs a little bit, but it's worth it. So their website claims it is the equivalent of 2 decks of cards side by side. I think it's more like 3 decks of cards stacked on top of each other. And 3 decks of cards, it's basically 3 decks of cards is what you're going to be carrying around. It's not that bad. Okay, some other stuff to take note of. So in terms of how much charge it will give you, If you have a MacBook Pro 11-inch, it'll give you up to 14 hours. This is what the website claims. I haven't tested it, but this is what the website claims. If you have a MacBook Air 13-inch, it's going to give you up to 13 hours. A 13-inch MacBook Pro is up to 7.4 hours, and a 15-inch MacBook Pro is up to 3.5 hours. Now, the MacBook 2015 it'll give you up to 10 hours. However, the problem is that you need an adapter, because as you can see, it has the MagSafe kind of pin configuration, and obviously for some reason Apple decided to go with the USB Type-C, which I will rant on about in another video. So you have to buy an adapter. In terms of other things, they quote for you that that an iPhone 6 will give you 7 charges, a iPhone 6s will give you 7 charges, a Nexus 5 it will give you 4 charges, and a iPad Air 2 will give you 1.5 charges, and finally a Galaxy S6 will give you 4.6 charges. So what you're buying here is twofold. One, a MacBook charger first and foremost, because obviously that's the point where you bought it. But secondly, if your phone is dying, instead of charging it via your computer, you can charge it directly via the battery box. Now I believe that it will charge directly the battery instead of doing what it does with the Mac. What you have on the front is a nice little light. So when you push it, they light up. So I have 4, which means you have up to 90%. In the quick start guide, which I did actually read in this case, it explains to you what each of these lights means, what it represents in terms of percentage. In terms of my review of it, I think it's a great product. I do think it's slightly overpriced at the moment. I bought it because I am on the go sometimes and do need a bit of extra charge. I'm at university at the moment, and just not having to worry about finding a plug is really great. The problem is you have to pay for shipping internationally. If you live in the States, it's free. It did come very fast, I have to say, and I would highly recommend it. I will leave a link in the description below. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Facebook and Twitter. All those details will be below as well in the description. Thanks very much, guys, and see you next time.